Cyberbrainer is an online training platform designed to help individuals and teams learn the latest technologies and become certified professionals, producing a comprehensive learning experience.
First thing, what we are doing over here is this portion of the code. Okay. If misglank is greater than 0. Let's just take only this portion. What does this portion say? That. Does this have misglank? If misglank is there, then its length is going to be greater than 0. Similarly, this and double ampersand means an even segment is the length of even segment greater than 0. And length of PID segment should be greater than 0. And length of PV1 is greater than 0. Only if this is true, do the following. Otherwise, where is the code going to go? It is going to go all the way below. Else. So I have mentioned over here this will get executed in case of message. Executed in case any of the required segments are missing. So what are we doing over here? Is misvalid is equal to false? Is in unknown equals to true? Error message. It says that required segment is missing. Misglank PID1 are required. And here look at this response. Status code is 401. Now. After that, what are we doing? We are populating the segments. This is these segments we are populating. So we are saying that message 3 is lab. If the source message is not known, we are going to set it to unknown. Otherwise, we are going to set it to whatever was the value of message 3 of the original message. So this would be an example of a message 3. So this is 1. This is 2 reg. So reg would be set to here. And next is we are going to set the MSH segment for response. So in the 7th component we are going to say, get me the current date and time. And here we are going to say, 9.1 is AC. And 9.2 is whatever. The original 9.1 is there. That is going to come. And here 10. 10th, I have to send some unique number, so I'm going to use getUID. And this is we are saying T. This should actually be free production. Okay, it really does not matter. And here you can. We are saying that this is 2.3. This, we have to make it to 2.5. Okay, and next look at this. If the message is valid, then MSA1 becomes AA. Nothing else, that is only a means application except else. We are saying AE. And we're saying AE means application error has errored out. And we are saying it is error. Because of this particular message. This is error message. So if any of the segments is missing, then what is the message that we get? We get the message that Error message will contain this, OK. Now. This is very important. We are going to say channel map put, is message valid? Whatever is the value. Whatever is the error message. Also, we are going to put it into channel map so that it can be used in further destinations or it could be used elsewhere. And the final one is channel map.put response status code. Now by doing so, what happens is if you go into the next response, you will see that is message valid error message response status code. Everything is available for us. To do information. I'll come back to explaining the remaining part of the validate message. Let's finish the settings in case of is valid message. So this destination should execute only when is message valid is equal to true. So if it is invalid, is message valid should be false. In your case, I think so you have interchange, that's no problem. Here. You can see that there's a filter. So when we click on edit filter, we have written a rule saying that accept this message. If is message valid, equals to true. Similarly in the next one. We have written a filter. Accept this message. If is message valid, equals to false. So, by doing this, what is going to happen? These two destinations. These two file writings is going to happen based on a condition. Going back to validate message. Let us look at a few examples. Let us look at this piece of code. So here we are saying, if all the segments are available. Let us start validating. Field by field. Or component by component. MSH3 sending application should not be empty. Now, how do I know about all of these things? This is message. This is specified over here. Let me remove this. Sending application is required. Now let us finish setting up the various other parts. Like what I showed in my system will do the same thing, and then we'll go and we'll understand the remaining part of the code in some time. Okay, so now. What you need to do is now click on back to channel. First, let us save the changes, whatever we have done so far. Okay, click on this destination. Now this is file writer, invalid data. Click on edit filter. Click on add rule. Now into this field. Please drag. Is message valid? And click on equals to click on new. And here double click and type false. So what we are saying? False. False. No, 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 it is not uppercase, it's lowercase. Okay, click somewhere outside. Click on this generated script and you'll understand. So if is message valid, equals to false, return true, else return false. So what? This is saying that I'm creating a filter. If the message is false, then only execute this particular destination. Now we'll have to do the reverse in the next destination. Click on Back to Channel. Select the last destination. Edit Filter. Click on Add New Rule. OK, click on this rule, sorry. Here into this field drag and drop. Is message valid? Equals false. Click on New. Double-click and type true. Click on Back to Channel. OK. Click on Save Changes so that we click on Source. Now. Here. In response status code, click here. Click on the field. You will have to type. Yeah. OK. So what does this $response status code mean? Is that we have exported some data into response status code into a variable, write that same variable. Send it back. So either if it is valid, you are going to get back 200, if it is invalid, you're going to get back the 401.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.